Murray, remember to use the circle button to stomp and pick up things. Use the square button to toss those rats, pal.
Alright! Time to kick some rodent butt!
Nailed it, big guy!
Eat that, cannon thingy!
Nice arm, Murray! Nailed it, big guy!
Eat that, cannon thingy!
Nice arm, Murray!
The Murray is a machine! Sweet, sweet destruction!
Ah, the Three Musketeers. One step behind as usual. May you never change.
And may you always stay downwind.
Ah, Cooper. You're so pathetic. You don't even realize you've already lost.
We haven't lost yet, La Paradox.
Oh no? Bonjour, my last friend. What took you so long?
Oh, drat!
Celine!
Hello, Cyril. I found this filthy scoundrel unconscious outside.
Actually, he's yesterday's trash. Precisely why I threw him away.
But I don't understand. I thought you were after him.
You're right. You don't understand. I don't care about that old bag of bones. Just his cane. Which, as you can see, I already have.
Uh-oh.
Double drat!
Well, good. Then our deal is complete. I'm coming aboard. Hold that blimp.
So sorry, Sherry. But with Monsieur Cooper here, I am afraid the schedule has changed, and I must make my exit now. I cannot risk that flea-bitten rat ruining my plans.
He's got the cane!
He's got the documents! Sly, if they return to the present and La Paradox establishes a royal ancestry for himself, all of our futures are in peril! You've got to stop them!
How's Celine?
I tried to stop him. He'll be fine, Sly. Right now, you've got to stop that pachyderm!
I'm on it, like stink on a skunk.
Hello, Cooper. How do you like my new...
This is your fault, Cooper. I'll orchestrate your demise!
Why, those containers look good. You'll need to find a way to get across before they break.
This reminds me of the time Murray took up opera singing.
This is your funeral march! Try dancing to this!
Watch out! This song is really killer!
Those energy cores are deadly, Sly! Stay away from them!
keep dancing! I will remember you both fondly. You're so entertaining.
This is your funeral march!
Would you not hurry this?
Just hold on! I'll be there shortly! I'm coming, my pet!
Use the sword, Sly!
Not the sword! When you're dead, I'm going to add it to my collection.
Why don't you come face me and I can deliver it personally?
I can hardly wait to get my hands on your cane too, Cooper.
Dream on, pal.
Alright, try cutting that chain!
Hey, blow harder. You might get that thing out of your trunk.
Just sit on him, Cherry. Remember you both, Cody. You're so entertaining. Triumph! Sacre bleu, the suspense is killing me. I should have known better than to work with an elephant. They have to remember everything. Everything! Never again!
Careful, Sly! That song can kill!
Blasted Cooper imbeciles. Can't they just accept defeat gracefully? No matter. Once I get back to Paris, they'll all be in for a nasty surprise.
Why won't you leave us alone? You little flea bag! I'll squash you like a hairy bug!
Get that pathetic pest! Stop that swine once and for all! Exterminate the rat! Get Cooper, you incompetent fool! Scorch him! Defeat is inevitable, Cooper! Stop that swine once and for all!
Those towers are electrified! Use them!
Crush him! This is ridiculous! It's right
And it would seem this game is finished. How boring.
Cyril, open the hatch! Let me in!
I don't think so. You see, we have already reached maximum weight capacity. Perhaps due to my beautiful new guest?
Carmelita!
Get your paws off me, you noxious windbag!
But we had a deal! I made you the documents, and you promised me the lost masterpieces! Mozart, Beethoven, romantic nights on the Riviera!
Yes. Well, thank you so much for my papers, but it wouldn't have worked out between us. I'm just not into big noses, and as for your music, how can I put this? It stinks worse than I do!
Why, you filthy, backstabbing, two-timing scoundrel!
Flattery will get you nowhere. And as for you, Cooper, don't even think about trying anything. Otherwise, we're going to find out if your girlfriend can fly. I don't see any wings, do you?
Touch me again and I'll break both your arms! Sly!
Don't worry, Carmelita. This isn't over.
Isn't it? In fact, I believe there is a perfect saying for this situation. The fat lady, she has sung. Au revoir, Sly Cooper! Ah well, c'est la vie.
We may have stopped Miss Decibel, but it meant absolutely nothing. We were on the ropes. Le Paradox had beaten us every step of the way, and he held all the cards. Carmelita, my ancestors' canes, and now his fake pedigree. I couldn't remember a time since we teamed up that we felt so defeated. And talking to Dimitri didn't help. He was freaked out and yelling about having to boogie down in Skunk Town. So as usual, his words made little sense. But the message was clear. We had to get back home fast. We may have been down, but we definitely weren't out. There was too much riding on this. The lives of everyone we cared about, not to mention the very future of our existence. No matter how, we would make things right. So as we roared back through time to Paris, I knew we were in for the fight of our lives. We'd finally made it home to Paris, only to find a place we hardly recognized. It was obvious Le Paradox was now in control, since his face covered the city like a bad rash. The only positive was that Bentley was able to dig up a lot of dirt, including the fact that Le Paradox was from a family of thieves himself. And then we made a major discovery. I knew that my dad's heist of the world's largest diamond had made him a legendary thief, but what I never knew was that Le Paradox's father had planned to steal it first, and frame my dad for the crime. Only he was a little too slow, and got himself caught instead. With his father gone, Le Paradox had no one to teach him the family business, and after a string of failed jobs, he wound up in prison too. It was here, ironically, that he finally got his criminal education. After his release, Le Paradox maintained the appearance of a law-abiding citizen. In reality, he used his prison contacts to form his own syndicate and began masterminding heists worldwide. These days, he traveled the globe as a billionaire art collector, while his real business was the trafficking of priceless stolen treasures. Clearly, he blamed the Coopers for his family's past misfortunes, and his plan was to wipe us out completely. I had to find a way to stop it, but first, I had to rescue Carmelita.
All right, we all know this is our last shot at stopping Le Paradox and rescuing Carmelita. Currently, his blimp is docked outside the museum. I can't pinpoint Carmelita's exact position, but I believe she's being held somewhere near the loading bay. Sly, there appears to be a utility hatch on the blimp's underside that will get you inside. You can use one of the mooring lines to reach it. Once you're in, try to gather as much information as you can. But remember, we'll be right behind you, so don't do anything rash. Murray, I need you to get the van ready. We're gonna need backup for this one. So first, you and I are going on a little recruiting trip. Then we'll rendezvous with Sly inside the blimp and figure out our next move. Okay, I realize it's not the most elaborate plan, but it's the best we've got. So everybody watch your backs, and let's go take that skunk down once and for all.
Okay, Bentley, I'm in. I can see Carmelita.
Just hold on, Sly. We're almost there. You know it's a setup.
I know, pal, but I don't have a choice. Just get here as fast as you can. Carmelita!
Sly! No!
Two rats in one trap! I knew you could not resist, Cooper. You are so predictable.
Oh yeah? Well, how's this for a prediction? I'm gonna kick that stripe right off your tail.
Yes, yes, and now come the big threats from the little man. As I said, predictable.
Let us out! You afraid of a fair fight, coward?
No, I don't think so. I have something special planned for you two. It is, how do you say, a going away party.
Okay, listen up. You all know why you're here. We have to find your canes and get you back where you belong now. If we don't, we'll never be able to repair the damage La Paradox has done.
What about Sly?
He's on his own for now, Murray, but I'm sure he'll be fine. It's Sly. Ryoichi, you're up first. My readings show your cane is somewhere in this room.
I can sense it too, Bentley-san.
Finally, I have triumphed. This one is for you, Papa.
These traps are almost too easy for a ninja. I wonder if we...
Red Troopers at 12 o'clock!
After I dispose of this trash, we will be having a celebration party.
What does it all mean, Bentley?
No time for a break, guys. We have to keep moving. There's Bob's cane. Looks like this one is all you, Ryoichi.
It is my pleasure, my most hairy ancestor.
Your determination is impressive, but ultimately pointless, Cooper.
Synchronizing temporal matrix.
Can you hear me, Turtle? You and your vermin friends are too late.
Okay, La Paradox is gearing up for something. We need to hurry. Keep moving, Ryoichi.
I wonder if any of these traps will provide a challenge.
Tempest system operating at negative capability. All systems stable.
Engineering, where are you? If you're not here in 30 seconds, it's your tail.
These traps are almost too... The problem has a solution.
Great! Wait, Ryoichi, I'm picking up an energy field shift. Centered on you.
Yes, I sense it is my time to go. It has been an honor meeting all of you. Sayonara.
It's working! The temporal abnormality is correcting itself. Bob, we need you to get Salim's cane.
Why do you persist in playing a game which you have already lost?
You'll never win the paradox.
I've already won. This is disappointing. All crew on full alert. I want our little problem taken care of now. All crew on full alert. I want our little problem taken care of now. Your determination is impressive, but ultimately pointless, Cooper.
What can we do, Bentley?
We can help the ancestors get their canes, Murray, as fast as we can. Don't slow down, Bob. Don't slow down, Bob.
Tempest system operating at negative capability. Synchronizing temporal matrix. Electromagnetic pulse stabilizers engaged. Breach confirmed. Security.
All crew on full alert. I want our little problem taken care of now.
Outstanding, Bob. Looks like you're heading home now. Watch out for those penguins. This is going well, but we're not out of the woods yet.
All systems stable. Increasing power output.
We have to keep pushing. Salim, you're the only one who can reach Gallus Cave.
Forsooth! I would entrust this to no other!
Oh, again with the climbing?
Get going, Salim. We've got some planning to do.
Engineering, give me more power. I need to move up this.
Get going, Salim. We've got some planning to do.
Engineering, give me more power. I need to move up this schedule.
What are you up to, Paradox? Salim, no time for napping. We need to step it up.
Oh, more climbing. How nice.
Security, set it up. No one gets to that bridge.
Very nice, Salim. You've definitely earned your retirement.
I salute your excellence, Sir Salim.
All right. Now that we got Mr. Cranky Pants home safely, we need to press on. Gallop, we need your skills to get Tennessee's cave.
Verily shall it be in thine command, hence and forthwith.
You talk funnier than a two-headed jackalope, but thanks, amigo.
Why don't you come find me, Cooper? So I can eliminate you in person!
Gallop, break those fuses to disable that laser grid.
Fear not, Sir Galeth will triumph.
Warning. Dimensional collapse imminent.
Pathetic. Give up now while you still have some...
Warning. Power output at 200%. Core temperature critical. Warning. Dimensional collapse imminent. Warning. Magnetic rods demagnetized. Field collapse imminent.
Attention crew! You assets better do your job!
More fuses, Gallop. Take them out and the path should be clear.
Caution. Navigation bot reports anomaly in infinite time stream.
Why is those thieves still on my airship? This is unacceptable! Have I mentioned this entire...
Truly remarkable, Gallop. This looks like farewell.
Indeed. Once more unto the breach go I. Fare thee well, you all!
More vermin dead ahead!
Attention crew! You assets better do your job! Failure is not an option!
Your time is up, Paradox.
But I control time! For me,
You're getting close, guys. Those switches are completely out of our reach. Tennessee, this looks like a job for you.
Just what I was hoping for, Bentley. I've been itching to get in on the action, too.
Come on, kid. This is for all the marbles. Those platforms must have a switch somewhere.
Uh-huh, that's right. The kid is back in business.
Danger. Core meltdown probability at 97%.
platforms appear to be on some kind of timer. You'd better move it.
This is more fun than square dancing with the donkey.
Attention.
Hurry, Tennessee. It's all up to you now.
Danger.
You may have gotten the case, Colonel.
Those platforms appear to be on some kind of timer. You'd better move it.
Well, I'm faster than a jackalope with his tail on fire.
Danger. Time.
Hurry, Tennessee. It's all up to you now.
10.
What are you doing? You rats are traitors. Get out there and get them now.
Danger. Core meltdown probability at 97%. Danger. Blimp structural integrity failing. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! Pay attention, Tennessee. You need to figure out that lock sequence.
Reckon I ought to break out the old crack shot here.
Woohoo! I am the greatest shot ever!
Your determination is impressive, but ultimately pointless.
All right, I guess break time is over.
You may have gotten the case, Colonel, but it doesn't matter.
Well, looks like our goose ain't cooked.
Nice shooting. Now let's find Sly.
Ah, alone at last. How cozy.
You want cozy? I'm going to throw you and all your friends into the same prison cell.
Ah, but no. It is the two of you of whom I am thinking. To be together. Forever. Just think of it as the most romantic coffin ever.
Don't count on it, Paradox. We've beaten all your other plans.
Ah, but not this time, I think. Look at this. My marvelous contraption. The time tunnel. Something else I had your little friend Penelope develop before her unfortunate failure. Is very much like the time machine, no? With one important difference. From here, I have the control over where you go. And it's programmed to send you and your Interpol shrew on an endless honeymoon. Free of charge. Bouncing through time for all eternity. That's if you survive the trip. But either way, I will never have to see your irritating faces again.
You think this thing can hold me? Just wait until I get out of here.
Why'd you do it, Le Paradox? Why the ancestors? Why not just come after me? What's the deal?
The deal? The deal is you, Coopers. You destroyed my father, and you almost got me. But not quite. And when I rebuilt myself, I swore I would erase the Cooper name from history completely. And so today, my revenge will be complete. It is time now for you to go. Bon voyage!
Sly!
Cooper, you filthy vermin!
Woo-wee! Cut that closer than a $10 shave. Reckon my time here is up.
Take care, Tennessee!
I will crush you!
Take Carmelita and get off this thing!
We all need to leave right now! That maniac just tore a hole in time-space!
I need to finish this fight here and now, for the whole Cooper clan. And I'm the only one who can glide out of here.
This whole blimp could disappear any second!
Right, so there's no time to argue. Just go!
Sly,
I know. Me too.
Come, Cooper. I will teach you to fight like a gentleman.
And how would you know?
Ha! I'm going to save that Cooper tongue for last. After I cut the rest of you to pieces.
only thing that's gonna get crushed is your ego.
Your can work is pitiful.
Not as pitiful as that mustache.
What? You cheated!
What the?
A lucky break, Cooper.
You'll be lucky if I only break your neck.
Come on. I'm waiting for you. Excellent work. I'll teach you a lesson.
Looks like somebody just lost his temper.
Why don't you just and I'll make it painless.
Why don't you come over here and take it?
There is something wrong with this stupid sword.
Sly, do you read me? Get out of there, Sly!
Where is that little weasel?
I know it's difficult, Cooper, but try to keep up.
This thing is coming apart at the seams.
Don't fall, then I won't get the chance to kill you myself.
So, before we finish this, let me get one thing straight. You came after the Coopers because of what happened to your father?
No, you imbecile! I came after the Coopers to prove that Le Paradox is the greatest thief who has ever lived. Is there any doubt? Ask yourself this. If the Coopers were truly the greatest thieves in history, and I have stolen their most valued possessions, then what does that make me?
An idiot? You had it made. You could have been the biggest thief of all time, but you had to target my ancestors and blow your own cover. You exposed your operation because of your ego. No Cooper would have done that. And for the record, can you really say you stole the canes? Seems like your friends did all the real work.
Enjoy your words, Cooper, because they will be your last. I tire of this charade, Cooper. There's just no point.
Sure there is. It's right there on top of your head.
You blasted imbecile! I'll run you through!
Now, think of your blood pressure, Cyril.
I detest you, Cooper. The very sight of you fills me with rage!
I thought we were gonna be pals.
Ready to meet your doom? It's time to end this!
I agree, but I'm not the one who's going down.
I tire of this charade. There's just no point.
Sure there is. It's right there on top of your head.
Ready to meet your doom? It's time to end this.
I agree, but I'm not the one who's going down.
I tire of this charade, Cooper. There's just no point.
Sure there is. It's right there on top of your head.
This is not right! My plan was perfect!
Sorry, pal. You just can't plan for a Cooper.
Just please! Help me!
Why should I?
I do not wish to die!
I guess you won't be doing any harm from a prison cell.
so predictable.
You won't get away with this. I'll find you.
Au contraire, Sly Cooper. I do not think we will meet again.
It's been a while since that night, but there's still no sign of Sly. Or that cursed blimp. The skunk could barely tread water. So by the time they picked him up, he was happy to see them. Word is he earned a special cell in solitary confinement, where the only thing he'll be collecting from now on is gray hair. Both Paris and the Thieves raccoons were back to normal, but that hardly made us feel any better. At first, we just waited, assuming Sly would show up the way he always did. But as the days stretched into weeks, we had to face the fact that he was truly lost. We've stopped talking about it all the time, but I know it's all we're thinking about, even if we show it in different ways. Murray seems like his usual cheerful self, but I can tell there's a new level of seriousness underneath it all. He's on the professional wrestling circuit now, and he's really been pushing himself. I know he's doing it to keep his fighting skills sharp. Like all of us, he wants to be ready for action the minute we locate Sly. Carmelita returned to Interpol, where she threw herself into her work, busting criminals at a record pace. She's been so busy, I haven't seen her for a while now. My sources tell me she's conducting her own investigation into Sly's whereabouts. Out of everyone, I think she took his disappearance the hardest, even if she never shows it. At least not in public. As for myself, I continue to search. Even using all my technology, I haven't found a clue. The time machine is no help since we need to know where Sly was for that to work. I get discouraged sometimes, but I'll never give up. Because I know Sly's out there, and I know that wherever he is, we will find him. Ryoichi Cooper continued to refine his master ninja techniques, as well as his sushi. And while his thefts were never detected, his sushi restaurant was recognized as the finest in Japan. El Jefe remains behind bars. He was transferred to a South American prison, where he now works rolling cigars. Unfortunately for him, there's no smoking allowed. Tennessee Kid Cooper recovered his gold and his place in history as the greatest outlaw of the Old West. His legend grew even bigger when he began stealing from crooked lawmen exclusively. Toothpick was arrested and became part of a chain gang working on the railroads. He eventually went deaf and faded into obscurity. Caveman Cooper kept up his physical training and returned to his role as egg thief extraordinaire. Perhaps most importantly, he pioneered the use of his cane as a tool for thieving. The Grizz received a lengthy prison sentence and began a new career as a rap artist. In his spare time, he paints portraits of his fellow inmates. Sir Gallup Cooper returned to his heroic adventures and went on to form the Knights of the Cooper Order, a gallant group that stole from corrupt nobility. He also became a successful, if overly dramatic, actor. Penelope was sent to Europe's highest security prison, where she promptly escaped. She remains at large, and the police have no clue as to her whereabouts. Recently, however, I've been receiving mysterious postcards. Salim Al-Kupar finally retired from thieving and took a long nap. Then he dreamed up a lucrative new business. Parking his camel around town, he sold snacks to hungry customers. It was highly successful. After being locked up, Miss Decibel decided to make some changes. She had the horn removed from her trunk, enrolled in anger management classes, and began teaching music to other prisoners. With continued good behavior, she might get an early parole. Dimitri returned to his globetrotting ways as a celebrity scuba diver, and even launched a new line of fashion wear. He's so successful, there's a new reality TV show chronicling his adventures. It's called Disco Diver. La Paradox had all his assets seized, including his art collection, and everything was donated to the city of Paris. I'm told his cell was modified to be completely odor-proof. I suppose that's good for the guards, since he's going to be living there for a very long time.